What up, chumps? What are you doing? You want to set up August? Let's set up August. Hi, I'm Brian. Do I fail to do introductions on like basically all of my videos? I feel like I do. I'm using my cheap knockoff Casey Neistat tripod. None of this is ideal. My battery's not low. I might move outside. Whatever. Setups for chumps. All right, so let's do August. July went well. I used a very standard sort of Frankenlight. Nothing special there, a line a day. I thought I'm going to go back and use a format. Can you see that even, really? Kind of. I've been trying to use cursive only in my bullet journal for the last 2-3 months, just because I want to improve my cursive, and I like the way it looks, and it has gotten less sloppy, but it depends on the pen I'm using. I wanted to really like this pen, and it will not focus on this pen. What if I do this? Will it focus then? Where does my hand need to go to make this focus on this pen? You will never focus, huh? I really want to like these pens. I mean, I really do, and then I end up not using them because they only work good for a while, and then they kind of go to shit on you. So, line gets like clunkier and wet, like it lets out ink when it shouldn't, which kind of affected my setup for August. You'll see. So in order to make things look a little cleaner, I decided I'm going to do cursive, but I'm also going to like gap the lines a little bit, which meant that I wasn't going to be able to fit everything in the same amount of space, because you can't fit 31 days double spaced on a single bullet journal page. So I decided to go with an old Dutch door thing that I've done in the past, and I can stop talking to you about it and show it to you instead. Let's do that. And then we're gonna unplug, and we're gonna flip that over. Okay, so here's the battle plan. I like doing cursive, but yes, it does get a little more cluttered. This is an old spread idea I had from before, where so basically August, you've got a line a day for each day of the month. And I've got a little habit tracker, which I'll explain in a second. One for each day and one for the week. Right? But every other line, so it gives a little more space, might be easier to see. I kind of like the openness of it, right? And so I've got the first half of the month here, roughly, and the second half of the month here. And then I was at work when I was doing this, so I couldn't make a Dutch door. I didn't have scissors. Actually, I screwed up. I was working on this, and I was distracted, because of course I was. And I started this on the very next page, so I had to rip that page out. And I didn't have scissors, so I had to fold it and then carefully tear it. I'm so good. And then restart to make the Dutch door, which again, I didn't have scissors, so I just folded it. We're gonna cut it today, right now. The dog has sensed something. All right, so anyways, yeah, this Dutch door has got, so for my daily goals there, right, so there's a line for each type, and if I do all 4 of them, it makes a little star. You guys have heard me say that a million times. So that's what those are for, those little spots right there. This is where these little symbols go. And then at the end of each week, I've got a little bracket that I will use, and see they're facing a different direction, and the little key. And that's so I can keep track of the 3 things I want to do during the week. And then I have my tasks and my media. I do tasks as dots, or actions. I guess I like to call them actions, not tasks. And media as squares that I can check off if I actually finish the show or the movie. And so usually I would have the entire month on this side, 1 line a day, and then I would have tasks and actions on the next page. I had kind of shied away from doing the Dutch door stuff because I didn't have as much stuff to put into my bullet journal. But instead of doing a Dutch door spread because I have a lot of stuff, I'm going to do it because I thought it would just look cool. Because, why not? Cry 2 tears in a bucket. So I folded this. Let's cut it, shall we? Let's just cut that. Let's put the camera down. Oh no, what's happening? Don't come out of the. Just do that. Can we do that? Oh. Oh no. Okay. I am a consummate professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. I did all that, but I still have to. I have to. Okay. Come on now. This is just, can't you just do what I want you to do and not what I'm doing? Okay, there, that's kind of good, right? You can kind of see what I'm doing. I mean, I folded it so sharply that I could arguably just tear it off, but then you'd have like the fuzzy edge. I don't like the fuzzy edge. So we're gonna cut it. And I already like drew the line on this side. It's probably easier for me to cut from this side. Yeah. All right, here we go. Scalpel, scalpel. Beep. Beep. I don't know why I'm doing that. It sounds like a truck backing up. I don't know why that would be relevant. I'm like, oh, that was actually a good truck backup sound. I'm making my dog crazy by making the noises. It made her run over and grab a toy. I can make her howl too. You want to hear her howl? Does anybody want to guess whether or not I took my ADHD meds yet today? And then shoom for the last second. There we go. Ah, that's pretty good. So there we go. We have our Dutch door now. And a handy piece of scrap paper. I'll just put it back here in case I can use it for something. I actually did end up doing that yesterday because I was trying to do telehealth with a client and his camera and his microphone wasn't working. And so I made him a little sign. Which he did, and guess what? It worked. Even though we all hate it when that works, it worked. And hi, I'm back. Wait, why did I turn the camera back to me? That's why you watch my content, for the professionalism, for the quality with a K. Okay. So now we've got this is nice and clean. The only thing I don't like about this, I mean, I guess if you look at it head on, like this, just like this. There you go. Look at that. Uninterrupted monthly spread. You can't see it. Wide angle. There we go. Look at that uninterrupted spread. Just ignore that Dutch door in the middle. That's not even there. And then you have the tasks here. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't like that this is like, I don't know, kind of, interrupts. That's okay. I like the idea of the spread. It's definitely gonna give me a little more space, and I also just like changing things up from month to month. Because it's fun too. So this is my plan. This is a very before the pen. Oh, I was gonna fix that. I kind of screwed up when I was making it. Zoom. Oh man, that was fast. Yeah, I was threw an extra line in there, so I might white that out. Should we do that? You want to do it on? Should we do that? Let's do it together. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Let's get really close to the microphone. This has suddenly turned into an ASMR video. Or like when you watch those golf videos and they talk very softly, so that while they're lining up the golf, headphone warning for me attempting a joke here shortly. It's like when they're lining up the golf ball and they're like, and as he prepares to shoot, I hope he doesn't miss. Okay, sorry. That worked pretty good. Oh my god, you didn't even see it? Oh, you kind of saw it. That's not bad. There's also like, I don't know. What's worse? A piece of whiteout right here or that dumb dot? I don't know. That's fine. What I didn't like about that pen that I used, as you can see, how like drippy wet it is, and I might just, I don't know, put it in the pen drawer and see if somebody put it somewhere at work where I know someone will abscond with it because they'll be like, ooh, white pen, neat. I like these so much. At one point, I was even I had to order them from out of the U.S. because they don't like make these, and you can't these aren't readily available in the U.S. Like you can't buy them in a store, and so I even bought they come with like refills, which I don't know why that's necessary for this. I guess a little less plastic is being spent. But in addition to their inconsistent flow, this white stuff also comes off like really easily. So these tubes don't even last that long. And that is my review of the Bic Roller Glide Pro 5mm. Anyways, do I need to do anything else to make that more pretty. I mean, I could add a tiny little bit to the top of the line. Why are you watching this? Here we go. Do I do it on camera? That's a bold risk. The whole point of it is to try to make it look nice, and then I'm doing it on, oh man. That turned out okay. Look at that, I actually got quiet. Rare moment, folks. There we go. So I think this is gonna be the next attempt. The Precise V, the V5, this is a 0.5, right? Yeah. I already know that it's a little, part of what I like about these is they're a little bit scratchy, give a little bit of resistance. These don't have much resistance, but so far it's been more consistent of a flow than this one. So we shall see. Remember when I would just, sometimes you just use ballpoints. You know why you need ballpoints, seriously, in all seriousness? Because sometimes you need to sign the back of a credit card or like write in a rule book for a game or something, and like you cannot use these gels. They just smear everywhere, and yeah, you pretty much need a ballpoint pen to sign the back of a credit card. Not that anybody actually checks the back of a credit card anymore these days. All right, so the next question is, do we do the migration on camera? I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm more likely to do it if I film it, and then it's not really film, it's just a video, but we say that because we're old. Can you guess whether or not I took my ADHD meds today? Yeah. You know what? Separate video? No, not separate video. Let's see if we can just pause this and still get it to not like totally screw it up as I get outside. Oh, did I ever point out to, sorry, ADHD, that pens are right-handed? See, like if you're right-handed, when you hold the pen, this is what you see. And if you're left-handed, when you hold the pen, this is what you see. Did you know? The more you know. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, why are all the pencils upside down? Somebody's an idiot. So we're going to, I think what I'm going to do is pause and go out on the patio because I think it's really nice out, and then we'll do some monthly migration stuff, shall we? Sounds like a plan? Okay. No session is complete without starting with some puppies. Hello, 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 hello. Right up in my face. Hello, puppies. This is Kaylee. Let's zoom out. This is Kaylee. Kaylee is a Kaylee dog, special breed. She is made entirely of love and cuddles and wants nothing more than your constant attention all the time. Oh my God, how can you not just die? So girl. And that is Kit Dog. Kit Dog is filled with mischief. She is known as a kit, mutt, pig, dog, horse, frog, goat, cow, sheep, donkey. That's her breed. And she's filled with mischief and adventure. She is currently patrolling the grounds for trouble. There is a dog on the other side of the fence that she gets in little scuffles with, but hopefully that's not going to happen while we're... oh, please don't do anything gross on camera. Okay. Oh, just in time. See this guy? This is what a video looks like when someone's prepared and tidy and organized. So, yeah. That is not this video. Okay, I'm not quite ready to continue the video because I'm watching something on Bullet Journal University before I start, but I couldn't help but turn the camera on because Kaylee just went over there and laid like perfectly in frame. Oh, are you serious right now? Ladies and gentlemen, Kaylee being a ham. Oh, it's so cute. Do you think she hears me laughing and is doing it more? Oh. Hi, Kaylee. Hey, Kaylee girl. Okay, anyways. Hi. Okay, what was the purpose of that pause? The purpose of the pause was that I wanted to review the Bullet Journal University Basics and Beyond course on monthly reflection and migration. Oh my God, I should have come out here sooner. The dogs are so happy. They're over here being pet. Also, you might be asking, why are you doing your monthly migration? Usually I do it late. Now I'm doing it 6 days early. I actually had to ask myself that question. I was like, why are you doing this now? I'm going to Gen Con next weekend. Not this coming weekend, next weekend. And I'm leaving Wednesday. Today is Thursday. I'm leaving Wednesday, and not only do I wonder whether I'll use my bullet journal the way I want to while I'm there, I also am almost positive that I will not do a, I'm not gonna do the monthly setup while I'm there. And I know that like the first technically happens after I get back, but I tend to be a little wiped out after going to a big gaming convention, and I'm not gonna want to do it. So that's why I'm doing it a little bit early, which doesn't make it wonky, but who cares? Because whatever. I also had a thought while the camera was off that maybe I should do like a pen of the month thing, right? Like, so that white pen, I don't have it anymore, it's inside. That was like the pen for July. And so this Pilot Precise, apparently it's a V7, not a V5, will be the pen for August, and we'll see how that goes. One of the criteria being I very much prefer if whatever pen I'm using actually fits in the little Leuchtturm pen holder that I attach to the inside here, which is very nice. I mean, even if I don't, I can always do the pen trick. I know Ryder does the pen trick like way over here on the side, but either one. Yeah, but I'd rather use it since it's here, and otherwise it's just hanging out. Anyways, stay focused. The one thing I noticed right away is that I think it's funny that this is a V7. This is a 0.7, and the last one was a 0.5, and the 0.5 is definitely fatter. So it's one of those things where just because they say there's something doesn't mean that they are. Okay, dogs are playing. So here's my little scrap paper. We're gonna put that. How are we gonna film this? This seems like a terrible idea. I don't know. Let's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have answers for you. Why are you asking me? How does anybody know anything? Oh, it's so nice outside. This is. I don't care. Whatever. Listen. If you want to watch, you can watch. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. You don't have to. That's fine. Whatevs. So yeah, I was noticing right away, like this pen is grayer than the white pen was. A little less blackety black, and I do love blackety black. That's actually why I loved Le Pen. And for the first year or two that I was bullet journaling, I was using Le Pen. Then I found out that Le Pen turns green and bleeds heavily through your paper while it sits on your shelf. Like, it just gets worse over time. Who knew? Okay, so I did do a little review of. All right, fine, whatever. Back up here. So the idea behind the benefits of the monthly migration, which answers the question when people ask why are you rewriting things over and over again, is that if something's not worth rewriting, then maybe it's not worth doing either. Maybe you don't care about it. And so it gives us an opportunity to sort of filter the things that are left and make a decision on whether there's something we want to keep in our life. So I did keep the... What are you doing? Hey, get out of the... This is so distracting. I did like sort of grab the filter language there, right? With some slight differences, right? Is it vital? Does it matter? Are there consequences? Then migrate it, and then bop it, twist it, pull it. I don't know. And if not, then you toss it. Well, chuck it in this case. It also so there's a monthly reflection, and then there's the monthly migration. The monthly reflection is going back and looking at all the days, looking at your weekly logs, your weekly reflections, your daily logs, and your line a day, right? And paying attention to the month, like actually looking at what you wrote and maybe why you wrote it, and getting an idea of what happened in your life, like so that it's useful information. The whole, those who don't remember history are doomed to repeat it. Then there's the migration, and the migration has to happen second because the reflection allows you to make determinations over what you think needs to move. So very often that monthly reflection is, he recommends a longhand, which I get. I feel you, writer. a longhand reflection or a bullet reflection. You may come up with tasks while you're doing it. So there's something to be said for just taking a spread, just using an entire spread and reflecting on one side and then leaving room for tasks on the other. Is there a dog here? No? All right. Yes. I'm just losing my mind. So that's what I'm going to do, and you are not going to have to watch me do that because I feel like that would be super boring. There's some psychos out here that would watch that. I just want to make that clear. That somebody would watch that. But I don't, one thing I think is important to note that for all of you who are worried about how you feel like you don't use your bullet journal enough or whatnot, I mean, I didn't do 31 days worth of daily logs this month. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I did like 12 or 13 days worth of daily logs this month, right? For no particular reason. I still did my one-a-day lines, right? Like I still wrote down stuff that happened every day, and I was still keeping track of thoughts and actions and media and stuff in my monthly. But and I did use it randomly for random notes, when talking. Maybe I'm talking with somebody or playing a game. And I did my weekly reflections. Did I do a weekly reflection in July? Let's just pretend I did. Well, I'll edit this. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look through my month, and I'll let you know what I think about that in this absurdly long video. Okay, pause. Hi, thanks for waiting. I'm done. Okay, so I have finished my July reflection, and it looks like this. And what I found myself thinking is, yeah, I'm gonna journal on, I'm gonna reflect on this and then write to-dos over here. But you know what? I think in the future I'll actually journal here, and I will start my to-dos at the bottom and work up. So that way, if I decide I need more room, I can keep going over here. And if the two meet, then we'll move over. But I like that idea because I think I'm more likely to need more space here than I am to need a whole page for this. So what did we learn about Brian in July? Not a lot of challenges or changes. So that was nice. I was good about being social. I went to 2 gatherings and had people over once. I attended more of the meetings of the fellowship I go to. I also got a new mentee. You guys know what it is. I got a new sponsee. And so that's kind of new and exciting. Haven't done that in a while, and it's great to work with somebody new who's just kind of getting into things. Well, he's not new, but it doesn't matter. I was not happy with the amount of work that I did towards getting back in the running. I did buy new shoes. I only used them once during the month. I'm still walking a decent amount, but I admit that like my Weight Watchers thing hasn't been as good this month as it was in the time. I lost 50 pounds. I didn't put any more weight back on. I'm roughly the same. I'm still down 50 pounds. But I want to get to 165. I'm at 172 right now. So I'm committing to, really doing that again. So once again, getting okay with being hungry, because it's okay to be hungry every once in a while, drinking water and eating 0-point foods. I want to make sure that I am good about staying, working with Kit, and making sure that she learns how to walk better with the gentle leader, because she's kind of a nut on the leash. She's a nut on the leash and a cuddly pooch in the bedroom. That was supposed to be like a reference to the Ludacris. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting new Galaxy watches, and I like that. So I've been tracking my sleep better, but still not sleeping consistently or with a good schedule. 12 to 7 is what I want to do. So I mentioned that, and the shoes. Jenny's mom was a little under the weather, and that's kind of a spooky thing because we're pushing 50, and her parents are older. Mine are past, so I don't have to worry about that. That sounds colder than I meant it to, but you get what I mean. And then what else? I'm a little more committed professionally, and my last 3 lines are: Jenny is amazing and I love her. Looking forward to Gen Con. Someday I will get a Miata. I love the idea of having a Miata. That's my midlife crisis car, and definitely time, right? I'm 47, so I should be getting that. But I have a Mazda 3, and the thing is great, and I love it, and I have no intention of getting rid of it, so not yet. By the time I actually get a Miata, I'll probably not want to have to bend down that low to get into a car. So, okay, reflection is done. I only got 3 actual tasks out of that. I have to schedule my med refills, hang a moon picture in the bedroom, and schedule and stick to my run schedule. You notice only one of those was actually mentioned over here, but it's okay. I just thought of them while I was reflecting, so what a perfect place. I literally have a page right here that I can write them down as I'm going. So those, however, the schedule med refills, I'm literally going to do today. And since I'm going to do it today, I'm not going to be migrating that to a monthly. I'm just going to be writing that in my daily presently. So let's do that now. We're going to go over to our, you want to see probably, huh? Yeah, because people like to watch videos. Right? You want to see me do things and stuff? How are we going to do this? I just keep pushing the legs of this tripod further and further out. What if I do this? Is this going to fall over immediately? The tripod's like, not immediately, but yes, almost certainly. All right, so, yes, there's still a pickaxe in the maintenance closet. Don't ask questions. All right, so we go down here. We do 725 through my little bracket. So note to self. Schedule med refills. That's important. Yep, we're gonna do that. I gotta get up so early to drive Jenny to the airport tomorrow. She's going to New York to visit her best friend in the whole world, Chrissy. Why am I telling you that? I don't know. I just needed that. Okay, moving on. So that's done. That's migrated. It has been taken care of. Hang moon picture in bedroom. I want to do that while she's gone, so when she gets home, she's surprised and happy. So I'm actually going to also put that in my current dailies, because again, it's not the actual end of the month right now. I'm way ahead of schedule. So sometimes I might have just turned over to my dirty dailies and put this in right away. But since I was in the zone and I was reflecting, I did not want to change pages and get out of the zone. So that's why I ended up doing this. Schedule and stick to run schedule. I don't have to do that now. I just have that. So now the migration. We're going to go back through. We're going to look at what we had for the month and move things over. Oh, yeah, there's definitely stuff still sitting here from before. But I think some of that already made it into the monthly. Yeah. Move. Hang. Yeah, some of that stuff got migrated already. So let me do that. Let's go through here. Get wheel well. Oh, yeah. No, this got migrated. This is in the fix Mazzy list. Hang the ship shelf got migrated. Hang blinds got migrated. So we checked the whole page. Nothing else left. Oh, yeah, the handle bike fixes are not all done. This is done. This is done. This is kind of done. Brakes. The only thing that's still not done is the raised handlebars. And that's a someday maybe. Pretty sure I have a someday maybe section, right? I usually have a someday maybe. Future log. Someday maybe. Things I'm going to do someday maybe. Fix siding, train kit to walk, fix front tooth, bad root canal. I didn't even remember that happened. Fix window screen, decorate office. Oh yeah, I remember thinking about that. All right, so we're gonna add here. Raise bike handlebars. Need to buy thingy from Sunbomb, which is a bike store in Joliet that is apparently celebrating their 130th anniversary, which is bananas. I don't even know what to do with that. Okay. Pay attention. What were we doing? All right, so okay, so this got migrated. That's done. And like some people are like, well, do you do like a backwards? Is this focused? Dear God, can you see this? I'm so sorry if it's not focused. Clean the lens maybe? I don't know, is that better? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people, you know, the discussion of should my arrow go this way or should my arrow go that way? What matters to me more than anything is that the presence of an arrow means that this has been taken care of. And I trust that I put it where it needed to go. And there's only really a couple places it could go. It's either went to, you know, the someday maybe, or it went to a monthly log, or it went to a future log, which, I'll be honest, this time around, I haven't really figured out what to use my future log for. I'm only going into my 3rd month in this bullet journal. But, as you can see, I made a future log. But, like, if I'm going to schedule something in the future, I've been putting it in my calendar. Like, if you go back like 2 videos, I mentioned I'm using this less for task management or action management and more for like reflection and mindfulness. Wow, this camera is like really not focusing. That is rough. That's because of the angle. I blame me. What if I do like, I don't know. Anyways. All right, so no one ever said that I never told you that I would produce quality content. That never happened. That conversation never occurred. Okay, so we've got all this. Maybe I should just hold the damn camera. Fucking groove. Is that better? That's a little better. Is it because of the shadows? Is that why it's not focusing? That's weird. Yeah, go ahead and just tap the button a couple of times to flash forward. Yeah, I think it's the, maybe it's the shadows. I don't know. Anywho, we're done. So this page has been migrated. That's what this little dot down here is for. At the bottom of the page, you see that there's a little dot. So we go, droop, droop, and we mark that off. So now I know I do not have to look at this page again. All right, so then, oh, I did a bad reflection. When I did my monthly reflection, all I did was look at my monthly log. I did not look at my dailies. That's okay. We're going to look at them now. I mean, I'm going to look at them. I had a very busy day this day. Oh, these are just notes about the new guy that I'm sponsoring. Okay. And I did, so I had to add him somewhere. Okay, added him there. Oh, I made a note that I wanted to be better about talking with guys in the program. So that's important. I need to be able to migrate that. I have to put you down. I have to do my work. Come on. Why are you... Why is it always about you? You. Oh no, don't fall. Please don't fall over. Is this the worst video I've ever made? Comment below. Okay. So I need to move that. That needs to go. So how to response these via text. I want to make sure that I do that. I don't want to put it off too far. That is something I could do in the next few days. So let's put that on the daily, right? Text or schedule texts to sponsees. Okay. Probably shouldn't be talking that much about that in here, but whatevs. It's not like I've done a particularly good job of like hiding this information from you to begin with. Fugue. Brought to you by the word fugue. Okay, so this got migrated, and then no other tasks. Oh, I forgot that Jenny. That's right, Jenny was sick for like a whole week. She was feeling awful. Okay, so we're done with this page. Just go away. Go away. Okay, we're done with that page. Pull that thing on it. We go to. Okay, we have the monthly here. All right, and then, okay, so I don't have anything else to migrate from my old tasks. That's good. This is none of your business. That part's done. So yeah, there we go. Now all we would have to do is add in our tasks that we want to from the previous month. And this video is already 34 minutes long, so this is going to be a jump, right? So that you don't have to watch me. Somebody wants to, though. That's what's weird about you guys. Like, if I just sit here and write this stuff and babble while I do it, somebody would watch it. No. You know what? No. No, we're not going to do that. Jump cut. And I didn't want to invite you anyways to my migration because I enjoyed it more because I actually got to focus on my handwriting. So, meh. Okay, so everything's my exception of, since this is a little bit weird and it's not actually the end of the month, I'm not going to migrate these because I think I might actually do these this weekend while Jenny's gone. A little surprise for her. But everything else I did kind of move over. It's funny how, like, I really need to plan our trip to Essen in October, and which means getting some plane tickets and spending some credit card points and stuff. And it's important, and I even marked as important, but it still hasn't gotten done. I did migrate it. Really something I should try to do this weekend. And but I started doing this obnoxious thing where I was like, yeah, but this is really important. So you get 2 signifiers. Like this up here is important, but this is really important, which I just, whatever, it's so silly. Like that's going to make me do it more because I saw that. Come on now. Let's not be redonkulous. Yeah, so all this stuff got migrated over. And it was really fun writing with the pen, so I like that. And I don't know why I bothered continuing this video just to show you this, but I did, and you watched it. So who is the greater fool, I ask you? And that is all, folks. We've completed our August setup. Oh, I did want to show you something. Ooh, this is getting really janky now. Probably because I've been filming for too long. This is what that was a fairly decent writing of the word August, and this is not. Because I was writing on my lap when I did this, because maybe I was supposed to be paying attention to something else. Shut up. Don't judge me. So, that brings us to an end. Thank you for joining me in our setup for August. I'll see you in August. Maybe once before, who knows. And let's end off with a lovely view of these 2 wonderful This means she wants to go inside. She is ready to go in, but she will not bark or whine. She will just sit here patiently and wait, continuing to patrol the perimeter from this location. Won't you? Oh, something's up. And of course, we say farewell with Kaylee Dog. The most doggiest of doggies. Hello, Kaylee Dog. Oh, how am I supposed to not pet her? Oh, yes, hello. Kaylee Gray Snoot. Yes, you are. 9 years old. Can you believe that? How is that even possible? All right, Spazzo. Say goodbye to the folks. Say goodbye to the dog. Okay. See you next time. Bujo on. Whoa. Trippy. Anyways, bye.